Good evening, friends, and welcome to yet another exciting session of Candid Meena. And today we'll be discussing about many interesting stories which have, come up. And now we have Shilpa Shetty is seen leaving, India, and she's seen at the airport, and as well as the fact that there are rumors that Salman Khan might be, leaving his Galaxy apartment, especially after what happened with the Lawrence Bishnoi gang firing outside his apartment. In fact, so friends, as you know that yesterday we discussed about how Bollywood is suffering a lot, especially with the fact their business, because no films, uh, not much films are releasing this year, and even the films which released this year is doing extremely badly. So welcome Neena ji, welcome each and everyone who's tuning in live as well as watching this when you have the free time. So coming to the first piece of news, and this is quite interesting, as all of you know that the Kapil Sharma show was seen on satellite television for a very long period of time, and then he decided to shift to the OTT platform of Netflix. Now, very interestingly, the latest news is that the Great Indian Couple Show, which it is called on Netflix. Now, according to Netflix data, Kapil Sharma show in Netflix is witnessing a huge decline in the viewership. Apparently, just after 4 episodes, this particular show has witnessed a huge dip in viewership, according to Netflix data. And very interestingly, the first episode featuring Ranbir and Neetu Kapoor had 2.4 million views, according to Netflix data. Now, the show finished at number 3 spot, but by the second week, with another episode having been released, total viewership hours for the show stood at 4.6 million. While 200,000 more people tuned in to watch the show, they now had 2 episodes to choose from. The show slipped to number 5 spot in week 2. Total views reflect the number of people who have watched the episode till the point that Netflix considers a single view, while total viewership hours may differ, since not every audience member is watching from start to finish. So now, one thing is very apparent, friends, that even the fact that Kapil Sharma show was running for a very long period of time, and I must admit that he still has he had a very huge fan base, if you remember, and people, there are still a certain section of people in India who follow him very religiously, in fact. But now, very interestingly, according to Netflix own data, and this is very interesting that Netflix is publishing their data to the public, and this shows that his viewership is decreasing, drastically. And the very reason why he migrated from satellite television to OTT platform is because he wanted to make more money, and his viewership was decreasing. So welcome newbie, welcome Ranjita. So now let me connect the dots, friends. And if you remember that we had discussed earlier on Candid Meena that Karan Johar, he had discussed the OTT business, in a particular statement. And if you remember that he said that going to streaming platforms like Netflix and Amazon Prime Video after making a theatrical film is more profitable. But when you make a digital film, you only get a percentage of that profit. That's assured. But the numbers aren't very large. So what he means to say is that if any director or producer, they make a theatrical film and then release it on OTT, then they make a lot of money. But if they make a film only for the OTT platform, like Netflix or Amazon Prime Video, they only make a small amount of money. And what is very interesting is now this Sanjay Leela Bhansali, if you remember, he has made this film for Netflix called Hira Mandi, right? And you can see that a lot of these, the whole lot of Bollywood stars like Riya Chakravarti and Salman Khan and each and everyone like Ankita Lokhande and all those people, they attended this premiere, and this film was directly released on Netflix. There was no theatrical release for this particular film. So what does that say? Does that mean to say that even a great, person like Sanjay Leela Bhansali, he is not confident to release this film in the theaters, and he has to directly rely on a streaming platform like Netflix to push his film, even though he's making a certain small amount of whatever profit he's going to generate from this particular OTT direct film. So this is quite proof enough that friends, that Bollywood is really, the Bollywood business is really dwindling, is really going down, right? And it is because of the fact that boycott Bollywood is very much prevalent, and each and every day you can see boycott Bollywood trending on Twitter, and also the fact that justice for SSR is also trending. So welcome, Smile, always welcome. And so newbie says, "Good evening, Sabne vote Dala Dala." I hope so. Yes, friends. So I do hope that you took time out from your busy schedules and went out to vote, right? Because this is very important, and it is expected from each and every Indian citizen to go out and vote, because you don't want to have a government which you don't want in power. And we have discussed the wealth redistribution plan, and we saw how the Congress manifesto, the kind of shocking ideology which they are propagating. And we have discussed this in detail on Candid Meena, and the wealth redistribution plan is really, really shocking, to say the least. So now coming to the next piece of news. And this is quite interesting, friends, that as all of you know, that Salman Khan, he is very, very scared right now because of what happened in with the Lawrence Bishnoi gang, firing shots outside his Galaxy apartment. And there were rumors that Salman Khan and family will move out of the Galaxy apartment and to some other place. But Arbaz Khan, his brother, said that these are all rumors, and it is not true. But the question is, if it is not true, then how did these rumors come about? Is the big question, and who told that they're going to shift from the Galaxy apartment? Arbaz Khan also said that only thing that one can take is precaution to the highest level. One as personally you can take, or what the government can provide for you in this case, and to live your life as normal as possible. So from his quotation of Arbaz Khan, it is very clear that the whole Khan family has been shaken very heavily after this incident which happened outside their apartment. And despite the assurances given by the Maharashtra government of Eknath Shinde, the CM, despite that, and also the Mumbai police giving assurance that they will hunt down this whole gang and everything, and even the Mumbai police, arrested many people related to this. Despite that, the whole Khan family is very, very shaken by this whole incident. And as all of you know, Salman Khan went to Dubai, where he met Sanjay Dutt's son. And why would he land up in Dubai? In spite of the so much of security given by the CM and Mumbai police and everyone, right? So something is brewing in Bollywood behind the curtain, and who is playing the power game? Who is controlling the strings, right? Behind the whole Bollywood business is the question. Welcome, Priyanka. Welcome, Priya. Welcome, Meera. So, friends, if you do like our content, make sure to hit that like button and share this video with your friends. So, coming to the next piece of news, and it's quite interesting that Mahesh Bhatt has come out in the open, and it is quite interesting that he was keeping a low profile, especially after all the controversy which was surrounding him. We had a Lavina Lode right, exposing him. We had many others like Rabia Kanji also exposing him, and many others. So what is interesting is that Mahesh Bhatt, spilled some facts about erotic content being easily accessible on the internet. He said that Mahesh highlighted the fact that watching erotic content in Indian film has gone down thanks to the easy access to the internet. The age where images come from your smartphone every second, the allure of sex in those days when there was no internet was different, and people had to go to the cinema theaters to consume erotic content. While talking about the content on the OTT, Mahesh Bhatt hailed how people are spoiled with good choices. Mahesh Bhatt added that how today content on Netflix and other OTT platforms is something that people look for, as there is a wide range of choices from thriller to more all sorts of genres across various countries. So so Mahesh Bhatt is admitting the fact that people no longer are interested in going and seeing Bollywood films. Is that what you're admitting, Mr. Mahesh Bhatt? That people have so much of variety of content on their smartphones, and a variety of free content on YouTube and other OTT platforms like Prime Video and Disney Hotstar and Geo Cinema, that people don't have the patience to go to the theater and buy a ticket and then see the film on theater. So I mean, you have so many producers and directors in Bollywood admitting the fact that Bollywood is in a crisis, right? And the very reason why Sanjay Leela Bhansali is making this film directly for Netflix is the fact that he does not trust that the film will become a hit if he had released it directly on theaters. So now coming to the next piece of news, friends, and it is quite interesting that Modi ji is all geared up. Now, apparently, very interestingly, Amit Shah in a rally, he said that the BJP under PM Modi will implement the UCC in India very soon. And the UCC is the Uniform Civil Code. And so it's quite interesting that when Modi comes into power after June, that it will be very interesting if the UCC is implemented all across India. And a lot of things will happen, especially in the third term. From what I can understand, is that we'll have to wait and see, because things are happening even in Bollywood. We see with the fact that ED has attached properties of Shilpa Shetty, and also the fact that people like Sanjay Dutt and Tamanna Bhatia have been summoned with regards to the Mahadev app. All the scammers are absconding. They all are scared of SSR. Yes. SSR court date is pushed to July 30th. So Priyanka ji and each and everyone, karma is being put into play, as we all see, right? Because even in the Samir Wankade case, things are slightly turning to his favor, because you have those officers who were sort of pointing out his lapses in the investigation, right? And they are taken out, and you can see some things are working in his favor. So karma does have a way of coming at the right time, and we do hope that in the case of SSR and Disha Salim, the same thing happens very, very soon. So coming to the next piece of news, and you can see that especially after the ED came down heavily on Shilpa Shetty and Raj Kundra. Now, what is very interesting is that Shilpa Shetty and Raj Kundra, Shilpa Shetty has gone on a vacation with her mother, Sunanda Shetty, and her children. And Shilpa declined to pose for photographers, and also the video of her response quickly circulated on social media platforms. The ED recently initiated legal proceedings against Shilpa Shetty and her husband Raj Kundra in connection with the Bitcoin Ponzi scam amounting to 6,600 crores of rupees. And the ED has attached Shilpa and Raj Kundra's properties worth 97 crores, including a flat in Juhu and a bungalow in Pune. So equity shares held by Raj Kundra have also been included in this particular attachment. So the question is, how is she allowed to leave the country at this very, very crucial point of time when ED is attaching all her properties? How come, she's been allowed to, travel outside India? Even we saw that in the case of Riya Chakravarti as well, that the lookout circular was not held. And how are these people who are, held in cases being so leniently, they are being allowed to travel outside the country? So she should take her children and go on permanent vacation from him, says newbie. Yes. So, hi, Janet. Welcome. Justice for the, Sushant and Disha and Jia. Already, karmic justice is working in many ways, Janet. So now, more interesting news. Like I said, Bollywood business is doing extremely badly, and Akshay Kumar's film Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, it has lost more than 250 crores in this week, apparently, this particular film. And what is very interesting is that many of the people, the film critics, are busy analyzing this business model of So what is very interesting is that it is an open secret and quite embarrassing. Really, why would you do it? We all know it is a sham. That there are some people who are paying critics to give a very good review, and pushing paid reviews, so enticing viewers with harmful buy one get one ticket offers, pushing paid reviews for promotions, and acting cowardly in times of emergency. So several trade analysts and exhibitors spoke about how the industry not only needs to keep the ever inflating star fees in check, the biggest menace, they said. So apparently, the economics of buy one get one, simply put, means that viewer will pay for one ticket while the cost of other ticket will be borne by the producer. This practice then puts a giant question mark on the total collection of the film, because a part of it was putting their own money. So these are very huge revelations coming out from the trade analyst, and you can see how the producers are suffering, right? This whole BOGO, the buy one get one free, where the viewer will pay for one wicket. That is, if you pay for one wicket, for one ticket, sorry, you will get one ticket free, and this ticket is paid by the producer himself. So literally, what does that mean? That the producer is paying you to see his crap film, right? So that's kind of hilarious that Bollywood producers are paying for one ticket, and somehow trying to create some sort of sales or some sales traction, right? Because Bollywood films has come to such a desperate situation, the whole Bollywood business, that they have to resort to such desperate means to generate footfall in theaters, right? So that's how it is going. And in spite of the paid reviews by trade analysts, and you have paid journalists, you have paid YouTubers making claims that this film has done 1,000 crore business, right? Who will believe all these kind of crap, right? That the SRK's film Jawan and Pathan made 1,000 crores, right? Why would Jawan make 1,000 crores when people have so much of choice for content? And especially with the fact that Karan Johar himself claiming that it is more especially with the fact like Sanjay, Leela, Bhansali also makes his film for Netflix. Welcome, Vidyaji. Newbie says the Lok Sabha elections will not change anything much in Maharashtra. SSR case, okay, it'll be a long wait. In the meantime, every piece of news like this from Bollywood, we can rejoice and they can remember SSR. Yes, Newbie. What is very interesting is that theatrical films of Bollywood is not doing well because you don't see any films from any of the three Khans this year. And also with the fact that Salman Khan does not have any major thing in television as well because he is the host of Big Boss, and he is very nervous after this particular attack from the Bishnoi gang. SRK is also remaining quiet because his last film Donkey was a huge flop, and also with the fact that SRK does not have anything major apart from the IPL team which he manages, the Kolkata Knight Riders. And but the thing is that IPL is still very popular among Indians, unfortunately, because people do like IPL a lot, and the whole business is being generated from IPL and cricket, and this is very closely tied with Bollywood. So as long as people still buy tickets to watch cricket matches, this is the alternate business for Bollywood. And Bollywood is. We have also discussed the fact that these Bollywood actors are looking to invest in other businesses like bitcoins and all these gambling apps, which destroy the innocent youngster who thinks that making money is very easy and getting rich is very easy by installing these harmful gambling apps. And I think there should be very strong regulation from the government of India to sort of control these or stop these gambling apps, because it can destroy many livelihoods, and many people literally had to sell their properties and everything to settle whatever money they lost. So welcome, Gloria ji. Welcome, Priyanka. Heard you, Gloria ji, in one of the spaces. Okay, you are a great motivator. Nice, Gloria ji. So now, what is quite interesting is that Bollywood is each and every day the importance of Bollywood is going down, and despite the best efforts by various popular YouTubers to push Bollywood films like Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, Hira Mandi, and many other influencers also trying to take some interviews of these Bollywood actors, trying to show their sob stories, like their sad stories in the past and how they struggled to make a career in Bollywood, like we saw recently with Amir Khan and many others. They were telling their sob stories and how much of struggle they had to undergo to make a career out of Bollywood. And also, one more trend is that people like SRK also are catching in on the nostalgic films, because I do see a lot of DDLJ films being promoted across various Twitter handles, and people still and they're trying to catch in on the nostalgic factor of many Bollywood films in the 90s, because none of the present films are pushing them. And they really have a lot of thinking to do, because they are even depending on South Indian film stars like Junior NTR. Even Salman Khan is making a debut in no, sorry, Akshay Kumar is making a debut in a Telugu film. So you can see how desperate they are, because Akshay Kumar last film also was a flop, right? So they have to knock on the doors of these Telugu film actors and directors, and even to some extent the Malayalam film stars like Mohanlal also danced to SRK's single, and SRK was seen praising Mohanlal also. So now the prominence and the power of these so-called superstars of Bollywood does no longer exist. It is only the fan clubs of these superstars that are promoting their post on social media and creating a fake perception. That is how things are going at the moment. Thank you, Priyaji. Hi, Vinny. Welcome. So, friends, these are some of the news which we have lined up for you today, and also the fact that I do hope that you have gone out, in huge numbers to vote for the party of your choice, and it is very important to vote because voting is very, very important, and you should not be lenient or be complacent, right, about this particular right of yours. And especially with the fact that each and every day we are seeing that the film industry in India, only the South Indian film industry at this point of time is surviving. Especially the Telugu film industry with Pushpa 2 is going to release very, very soon. And all the Bollywood films have lost it completely. Ria's fan club is very active on X, always attacking. Okay, she has a fan club. That is very interesting. Okay. But aren't the ad agencies aware of these actors' selfish plans? They are very, very much aware, Vidyaji. But it's a whole, as we discussed in on Candid Meena, it's a whole nexus. It's a whole, group. The ad agencies, the talent management companies, the film producers, the politicians, the lawyers, so even the police people. So all this is one group. The journalist, the media. So this whole circle is one. And despite this, the people's power is what is the biggest, right? And we are seeing that being put into play. Hearing of many voting scams in certain areas, the machines are not working or deliberately stopped after pressing the buttons. Yes, Veniji, we have, even I'm hearing all these reports in certain parts of the country. I do hope that the Election Commission takes due cognizance of this, and the action is being taken against all these, places. So, friends, with this last comment, we will call this a wrap. And until then, Jai Hind.